So let me get going, because USI-Tech isn't just a marketing company. It's now become a technology leader, guys. We have a new head of product development. His name is Evan Ahern. This is the guy we've heard rumors about, someone who's a very, very wealthy individual out of Las Vegas. Well, this is Evan Ahern, guys. Focused on new technologies that create new renewable energy creation, heating and cooling solutions, and blockchain solutions. I mean, a top-notch, extremely wealthy individual who is plugged into the very best, and I mean the best in terms of physics, energy, all kinds of creative things. And pardon the people going back and forth, I can't control that. I'm in an airport lounge. So, I'm going to be focused here. So the technology is, they're utilizing the leading scientific minds in the world, and they will make USI-Tech a world leader in the technology field, which will ensure that we have stability and sustainability and value going forward. And this is extremely important when we talk about our new product, the TechCoin, but it will also be extremely important when we just talk about the future of the company, obviously. And this is one of the things that they're working on as they also think about taking the company public in a couple of years. So this is Mr. Evan Ahern, announced as part of the top-level management team. He's our head of product development, and just a brilliant thinker and business person. He was not the most electrifying speaker, I can tell you. It was pretty dry, and we were all kind of puzzled. You know, where are we going? Because he started in energy generation, but then we started to, kind of figure it all out. It all relates to mining and breakthroughs, and so he was kind of pinpointing this and pinpointing this and pinpointing this. I'm going to break this down. I actually got his slides here, so or I got photos of his slides. So we started out with really learning that the company is big time now into artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence, everyone, for those of you that have heard the word but don't really understand it, it's machine learning. It's basically automated analytical model building. So people can create these models and build ways of utilizing technology and processes. And it can be cars and people and machinery and all kinds of things. The machines learn from what's happened before, and then it predicts the future. Now, if you start to think about that and you apply that to crypto trading and Forex and other things, you'll see a powerful thing that's being launched here. The company is on the cutting edge, guys, of artificial intelligence in this trading arena. And I've known about this. I have a friend who's in it, who's actually part of this. So I've been hinting to you guys for a little while about this, but artificial intelligence is a big part of all what we're doing. Now, here's a massive part of what we're doing. So there's going to be 5 slides like this. They have this equipment patented, and this, some of you maybe are engineers. You can, in the coming days, tell us more what that means. But an asymmetric permanent magnet motor, which is a generator. It runs, it really works between hydrogen fuel and an electric generator. And this equipment, this generator, is the revolution that will change the course of cryptocurrency mining, guys. This is patented already in 17 countries and is being patented in additional countries. Mr. Ahern is holding the patents. He holds the patents. It's not USI-Tech, but USI-Tech will be the only cryptocurrency company that will have access to this. And that, my friends, is an amazing partnership, and part of what is going to fuel USI-Tech, both the coin that we're launching and the future history of the company itself. That's a little closer picture of the equipment, and I'm not going to try to explain it because there are limits to my understanding. I'm not a physicist or an engineer, but I was pretty impressed with his technological explanation, and I did clearly understand the implications of it, which I'm going to try to unwrap for all of us so that we understand it. But these things run for about 17 years, and they are renewable, and it's a magnet, and it can literally pull apart water and use that to create energy. We'll talk more about that, so you get the idea about that in just a little while. Now, what does it mean in terms of our products? So it enables us to do some things that we haven't been doing before. So we're now in a couple of major areas of cryptocurrency mining. The first one is ASIC mining. And we've already got some major hardware capital additions. 19 million US dollars of assets already were added last month in October. 10 million US dollars in assets per month going forward. So by mid-December, we will already have 1% of the global Bitcoin hash rate. That means of all the Bitcoin being produced, USI-Tech already in this early stage will have 1% of the world's global production. Now that is a pretty massive figure when you think about all the Bitcoin, and we get that internally. Now, you talk about transparency. This will be a USI-Tech branded pool that you will be able to see on the blockchain. And so anybody who ever wants to tell you, I want to see proof of trading, blah, 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 just point them here. And there's another one. That's on the Bitcoin side, guys. We are also in GPU mining, which means we're on basically both sides of the technology. So we've also got proprietary hardware configurations, 8 GPUs per rig, the $70 million mining rigs that we heard about last month, and $10 million a month going forward. And we have 2.5% of the global Ethereum hash rate to ourselves. So 1% of Bitcoin, 2.5% of Ethereum is branded to USI-Tech, and that branded pool is available now. Those, just what I just told you would be enough to celebrate the whole day and we could go home, but there's so much more. This technology, which is very, very applicable to mining, and the technology that they're working on to reduce the energy cost of cryptocurrency mining is what's driving this. But this technology, and this is Mr. Ahern has been working this in his entire life. He's in power generation and energy, and that's his expertise. And they work very hard to power thermal recapture high density mining. And what this basically means is that they take all this heat that is generated through the mining, all the computers. Have you ever seen your computer get hot? Well, these very high powered computers get super hot. It's why so many people are in Russia and China and Iceland trying to pump in cold air to cool this off. This turns the heat back into power. This new technology completely changes the dynamics of the industry. It turns heat back into power. That is a revolution. No one else has that out in the industry. And that is patented technology that Mr. Ahern has. We will be the only cryptocurrency company that has that technology. He will use it for other purposes. He has a mission and a vision to bring that technology to help people all around the world in other spaces. But in terms of mining, USI-Tech is the one that's going to get the benefits of this massive technological revolution. So this is huge, guys. I can't stress this enough. So back to artificial intelligence, and I'm giving you a lot of information really fast. This was about an 1.5-hour session. I'm going to try to summarize it in 10 minutes. So just hang on. The artificial intelligence also affects how we trade. So we have arbitrage. The artificial intelligence does predictions on pricing inefficiencies. It does it both in crypto and in Forex. And it also works in mining. So we're able to use artificial intelligence, predict which of the currently 1,209 different cryptocurrency coins, a $171 billion market, which ones of those are the most profitable, where are the trends, and then we can quickly shift our equipment and mine that currency and then sell it and make profit. So this is huge. It works in ASIC, it works in GPU, it works in all the computing aspects. Absolutely game-changing breakthroughs in the use of this artificial intelligence-powered trading. So again, and all of this is transparent, guys. So again, all these idiots that keep asking for proof of trading, blah, 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 the discussion is now finished. I showed you the Bitcoin ATM a little bit earlier. So we're launching a USI-Tech branded ATM, the Bitcoin ATM. They estimate that they will be producing 3 million of them. I showed you a demonstration of the first prototype that they actually flew out from the United States to bring it to London. I talked with the guy that's running it. You maybe saw that in the video that I did. This will simplify the purchase and sale of cryptocurrency and will be a massive exponential growth to cryptocurrency in terms of ATMs. You can see the chart, the growth of ATMs is exponential. It's going off the charts, and we're going to be producing 3 million of these under USI-Tech brand. Now, this will, if you're local and you have a place that you could put an ATM, some high traffic area, you can be promoting your business using one of these ATMs. So it could be your ATM Bitcoin. So it has USI-Tech advertising on the screen. It actually has your referral code in it. It has promotions printed on the receipts. It's just an amazing business promotion product, as well as a cash cow for everyone that would like to get into it. So again, I'd encourage you to think big and start thinking of the shopping malls and the high traffic areas around you, and whether you would like to be the proud utilizer of a USI-Tech ATM. I mean, this has enormous potential. So what does all this mean, guys? It means USI-Tech becomes a global mining leader. The biggest cost of mining Bitcoin and altcoins is electricity. It's around 90% typically, some higher, some lower. So it's not a fixed percentage, but it is the biggest cost. Another issue is the heating and cooling efficiency of the mining rigs. And our technology basically will create virtually free energy because we'll be converting all that heat back into energy, and we'll also be able, the moisture that comes out of that, we'll be able to divide the water and create energy out of it as well. So that's a massive increase in the mining profitability, because that huge cost is almost eliminated. The efficiency goes up by about 95% by converting this heat into power. So this, with no one else out in the marketplace having this kind of technology, we will quickly become a global mining leader. Even in Bitcoin, I perhaps shouldn't say, but as I told you, they will be 1% of the global mining pool by December. They predict a much higher figure by the end of 2018, 1 year from now. And maybe I shouldn't say the figures, but they're predicting a big number. Let's just put it that way. It's going to be very disruptive, and disruptive is a very positive thing for USI-Tech and for us, guys. Now here's some stats about it. So how big is the USI-Tech going to be in crypto mining? Again, as I said, 1% of global Bitcoin mining, already 2.5% of global Ethereum mining. $70 million investment in mining hardware, that secures our cash flow for the future. People have been wondering, how sustainable are those Bitcoin packages? Bingo. You got security, you got secure cash flow for the future, and high profitability. No more questions about how do you pay those returns. We are the industry leader from a technological standpoint, and we can afford to pay very generous commissions, which we do. More investment now monthly in hardware as well, and we will be a global leader in mining. Now, let's talk about future product development. There's a strategic investment fund that the company has started. There also are a number of financial license opportunities. We will have our own exchange. It will be linked around the USI-Tech coin, the TechCoin. We'll also have brokerage opportunity. We'll also have online banking. We will have our own debit card, guys. And there will be also some social impact opportunities. The company is going to be giving back, and the leadership is committed to giving back and encourages us to give back. We're going to be in a very profitable situation, and the company wants to be sure that we set a standard of not just keeping it all to ourselves, but that we are a giving community, and the leadership lead by example in this way also. All questions about business transparency have been blown up. We're going to be able to have complete transparency about crypto and Forex trading. That will be available in the back office. It will also be available outside for skeptics to look at. Of course, I've told you already, we will have our own USI-Tech Bitcoin branded mining pool. We have Ethereum branded mining pools as well. Financial reserves, financial performance, digital security. They've tested all these things. They've actually hired 3 professional hackers to try to get it in, and they have confirmed that they couldn't do that. And a lot of operations will also be highly transparent. So a very, very dynamic situation. So I think that wraps up what we heard from Mr. Ahern. What does it mean, though, in terms of where the company is going in terms of our products? They've seen the huge success of the BTC packages, and packages are what are going to be the future product model for us. It's a model that works. We've had in just over 6 months, I think maybe it's March to probably 7 months of sales, $350 million in sales. And I think when that BTC package was started, pardon me, we had about 15,000 members, now over 300,000 members in 70 countries. So the thing is just absolutely exploding. So moving forward, our products will be designed around this 50 euro pack model. So we'll have, for example, the drum roll, a new product. And you've heard the news. The new product is called the TechCoin. It's a USI-Tech cryptocurrency. We are launching our own cryptocurrency. And that is the new product that was launched 1 week ago in London. And the exciting news about that. So this is releasing their own cryptocurrency. It is called the TechCoin. And what we can do now is buy tokens. Now, tokens are something that you hold, and they can be exchanged for the TechCoin when it becomes started to be traded. So these are a preliminary purchase of what you get is the TechCoin when it is fully launched. The value of that coin is undermined by the technology. So what does the coin represent? It represents the value. What's behind this coin? It's all this revolutionary technology that I just explained. So if you weren't paying attention, you're going to have to go back and listen again.